Crap, it's been ages since you've done Code Vein. Why did it take you so long? Well, I don't know. I just kind of didn't feel like doing it, but I'm back. I promised you guys a level 1 challenge run, and you're gonna get it. Now, I'm trying to remember. Where did I leave off again? Okay, yeah, I remember. Okay, we're heading to the cathedral now. So, let's not waste any time. Let's head straight to the cathedral. After we talk to Mia, because we have to talk to Mia to progress the story.
Sorry for coming out of nowhere with crazy requests. First,
oh, okay, we already talked to her in the last episode. Okay. Let's get to work. Now, I haven't played Code Vein in a long time, and the cathedral is by far my least favorite place in the entire game. So, just so you guys know, expect a lot of deaths, because I'm probably going to die a lot. The cathedral, you go from here. So, this is also where we run into our first successor. Again, I have decided I'm going to let my viewers decide on the ending I get. Depending on the amount of votes, will depend on which ending I get. I can either get the bad ending, the normal ending, or the good ending. I cannot get the secret ending, as you need to complete all other endings in order to unlock that. So, sadly, the secret true ending is not going to be possible for this run. So I apologize if that upsets anybody in the comment section. Sadly, it's just how it is. Because I cannot get that ending. So I just wanted to let you know that we are not going to be able to get that ending, so yeah. Otherwise, every other ending, we should be A-okay.
Keep your eyes open on the way down.
So here we go. So I'm just gonna jump down here. This is where we gotta go, and this is.
I wish we could take it home with us.
And there you go. So that's how you get past this roadblock in the road. And now we are heading on to our next destination, which is going to be the cathedral. But first, cutscene. So I'm gonna stay quiet.
So, every spring we've found so far leads back to here. Come on, let's head in. The source can't be far off.
Alright, so after that cutscene, I don't know why that's really a cutscene. I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of a useless cutscene, but, like I said, you get a lot of those in this game, so get used to it. Now, I'm actually going to use this. I recommend you do not use a two-handed sword in here, as these enemies teleport. These enemies are probably my least favorite enemies in the whole game, and this is most likely where I'm going to die the most in the run. You're going to see me die here over and over and over again. I'm going to die here over and over and over again, so get used to it. This is going to be the place you see me die the most. I hate this place hates me, and that's the way it's going to stay. So first thing first, if you guys don't want to miss a little secret, come back over here. There is a Flood of Impurity map. Again, we will be doing all of the depths maps once I get all of them. I'm going to do them all in one big video. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to do them separately. And someone else just joined chat. Hello. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day.
It's a city up on top of that cliff.
Okay. And we get our first missile in this area. And let's begin. So this is a pretty nasty area. So get ready. Parrying these I would not recommend. But let's do this. Yeah, see, that's why I wouldn't recommend parrying. For some reason, their parry tends to be a bit buggy, and it tends to go through your parry, so. And there we go, she's down. So we'll start with the typical path that I like to knock out. This is my kind of farming ground, I guess you can say. First off, knock him off. He's nothing but a problem, and you don't want him coming up behind you and whacking you around. I can't use guns, I believe, so this is actually going to be a problem for me. Okay, no, I can use a gun. Never mind. Okay, good. Because there's a guy over here. Well, first off, you want to knock this guy down. And then you got this guy. Shoot him off the edge. Trust me. It saves you... oh, wrong gun. I need... I need this one. Yeah, shoot him down and kill him, because trust me, he becomes a much bigger problem later if you leave him alive. He will actually come... oh, man, I couldn't kill him. That's okay. He's got 1 health. I can deal with him later. The reason why you want to knock him down is because there's another enemy right there, and if they see you, he likes to drop down and assault you from behind, and that can easily get you killed. And since we are level 1, we really cannot afford to take any damage. So we need to be very careful as we walk around here. Like I said, this place sucks, so just get used to it. This, in my opinion, is the hardest place in the entire game, just because of the way how these enemies are set up. Because, again, they teleport, and for speedrunners as well, for you lovely speedrunners, as I did do a speedrun of this, and sadly, I'll admit, it didn't, this area was not fun for me. I died here the most. I got knocked off a ladder. Respawn here a good amount of times, so speedrunning this area is definitely the hardest thing in my opinion to do. Definitely the hardest thing in my opinion. This is the hardest part of the game, easily. At least when it comes to speedrunning, because again, these guys can just teleport, and they have no boundaries either. They can chase you through the entire area if they feel like. I'm not going to go there yet. I want to get all this first.
Choose our path. Just go with it, guy.
So here's this.
Let's get it tight.
Okay, so you're gonna want to buff because this is a very powerful enemy. It's one of these big. It's one of these people with the hammers again. Again, doing this at level 1 is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. And this is why you want to go over here first, because we get another regeneration power up. So now we have a regeneration +2.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
Queen Steel, I'm going to need that later. Again, this is not a blind run of Code Vein. I have played this game. So, this is definitely not a blind run. If this was a blind run, it'd be more interesting for you guys, but sadly, I don't think doing a level 1 run as a blind run is a good idea. So when you walk into here, you're going to get invaded. The reason why you want to walk in here is only because of this. That is needed for the good ending. Now, this part is... Yeah, with level 1, this is going to be a problem. And Yakumo's already dead. I have 1 HP left. I'm going to need to heal. Okay, so she just put on her blood barrier. That is going to be a huge problem, as now she's going to be resistant to a lot of my... Okay, wait, no, now she put on blood barrier. So she's going to hit way harder now, and she's going to have a lot more resiliated most of my damage. I'm going to heal up again. Always make sure, if you're doing a run like this, to make sure you've got your buffs on. Don't be stingy with your Acre. It always recharges as you fight. And you want to make sure that you are constantly keeping up with... making sure you don't let enemies overrun you. So buffing yourself is definitely the most efficient way to deal with this. And take it slow. You don't want to rush in. As I already said, this is going to be hell on earth if you try to do this while rushing. Doing a level 1 challenge run is hard enough as it is. You do not want to try to rush yourself. You're just going to make it extremely more difficult for yourself, and it's not worth trying. That was close. Okay, there's a stab. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, I killed her at least. Okay, we should almost be done. I think we got 2 more enemies left. We got 1 more. Yep, there's the other one. And then we have one of the teleporting sword ladies. But she's a much stronger version of them, so watch out. Do not underestimate her. She could probably one-shot me, to be honest. With my stats right now being as low as they are, she can probably one-tap me. So I need to be very careful. I wish my evasion buff was ready, but it's not, so I'll just have to make do with what I got. Luckily, Yakumo's still alive, even though he died really early in the fight. Luckily, again, I was able to bring him back. And now, alright, so here's the last 3 enemies. So, yep, there's the teleport. Like I said, they like to teleport a lot, so you gotta watch out for that. These are very nasty enemies, and get used to them, because you will fight them throughout this entire area. And I'm dead. Yep, there you go. See, 1 shot. I knew she was gonna one-tap me. So, yeah, 1 tap and I'm dead. So, now we technically don't have to go back in there because we grabbed the Vestige Core. But I want my echoes for upgrade purposes later on, so I'm gonna run back in there. I'm not gonna do the battle. I'm just gonna run in there and grab my my blood echoes. But yeah, there is an evasion in there. But as long as you get the vestige, you're good to go.
Looks like they're defending this place. No harm.
Oh, again, my parry went right. Because as you can see, I died trying to do it. It's just not worth it. Don't try to parry them. Just dodge their attacks. It's much more efficient that way. I don't know. The parrying with these particular enemies are very weird, and I just don't understand how my claw can go right through their weapon. So... what happened to the screen?